Hello and welcome, my leaves from the bestial forest. Donbrothers time again. And if you watch my other reviews, you probably know I'm not very excited. And what's coming up in these episodes? Basically a bunch of nothing. There might be just one plot twist here that's not even surprising, so let's get it over with. This show is almost finished anyway. Episode 45. The Two Villages. So yeah, the team kinda is finally assembled, but they aren't really because they are at odds with each other and we are in the final stretches. There aren't even 10 episodes anymore. Oh well, you know what's best for a freshly unified team that still has things to clear up? Clear the team up! Because only Taro and Jirou move out to Kaka village. Well, I guess Inuzuka is coming with them, so yeah, but still, we just had them unified. And you divide them again. Ah! Even though I am interested in what's up with the village of Jirou there, so at least that. Yeah. He needs to hear this. Miho is a bestial. And I am very worried that he will be into bestial... Wait, no. That would be something different, kinda. Yeah, he will be into it probably as well. So, I don't think he cares. Yeah, the infighting. Taro asks why. And apparently it's just... yeah, for no reason. They're just doing that. And yeah, spoiler for what's to come. We won't get an answer to that, so... another one of those plot points that just stays there unanswered. Like, who cares at this point even? Okay. Credit where credit is due. This line doesn't mean anything right now, but later on you'll see. And that's some good foreshadowing here. Really. So, yeah. 1 point for Gryffindor, I guess. Okay. Sunazar here asks how it happened that they started to understand emotions. But wasn't like that the whole thing in the beginning, that they came to this world, did all the stuff to understand emotions? Like, he and his grinning and stuff, remember that creepy thing? Like, why are you surprised that you learned something that you tried to learn? Me is confused. So, our Cerebran trio wants to join the Donbrothers. Fair. I have seen this coming from episode 1. To do so, they want to fight the Ring of Forgiveness, so that all the bad things they do or did are forgiven. I'm not exactly against MacGuffins and stuff, but like, this is stupid. Just like, get the item and all is well. Yeah. Come on. Do better than that. So, Tsubasa thinks that the door leading to the bestial forest is in the refrigerator. Wait, huh? How? Why? What? How does he come up with stuff like that? What? You're supposed to be one of the good characters. There aren't a lot of those, so why start being stupid now? Okay, I'm being the stupid one here. He read that in the manga earlier. You know, that future, not future, other world, whatever Haruka left. But at least we have a kind of funny scene, like Taro tells him, well, turn into Inu brother and go in further. He doesn't like being told what to do, so Taro says, please, And immediately he does it. So, nothing really changed, but well played. Oh, look who appeared! Who's this? Oh, look who appeared! Who's this? Okay. I haven't seen this coming. That Jirou's father is a bestial. A little bit of a surprise. I'm not that surprised, but still, I did not think that could be the case. But if that is the case, why? Like, why did they erase Jirou? For what purpose? I just leave this here out of context. Think whatever you will yourself. Again, I leave this out of context. Well, I guess I have to talk about this a bit. Yeah, the reason he raises Jirou is so that Jirou becomes the guardian of the bestial forest after he dies, because his actual body, or his actual, like, the real human he copied, what would you even call that, is about to die because it's been some 100 years. Wait, you can live a couple of 100 years in the bestial forest? Well, you don't really live because you're chained by vines and... It's fantasy stuff! Huh. This thing is based on Gao Ranger. I don't know, it just looks a bit boring. That I don't really see Gao Ranger, first off, and... It's doing nothing for me. I do have a problem with it, though. A big one, and that's not the design. Because again, Kijino turns into Hitotsuki. Again. He's one of the heroes. Yeah, I still call them heroes. That's on me, I guess. But stop this. It's not funny. It was the first time, maybe. But like... No. It stopped being funny a long time ago. It just makes him into a despicable human being. I wouldn't even call him a human anymore. He's just... No. Kick him off the team. Give us a new pink one. Maybe even a girl. Yeah, I know I said that right now. Like, yeah, yoo-hoo, we have the first pink male, which is cool and great, but like, I would prefer another pink girl over this. Oh yeah. Turns out Jirou doesn't have friends. Or a girlfriend. They're just not real. They're an illusion to, well, raise him. I could figure that out kinda by now due to last episode's teaser for this, so yeah. I'm not that surprised. Ah, okay. The dragon tiger should be turned into a penguin by his, well, not really real girlfriend. Dragon tiger penguin. I kinda dig that. Yes. It can happen. Doesn't mean it should. Oh. Taro takes the penguin and swallows it to become the new guardian. Yeah, there will be some BS shenanigans to get us out of this anyway, so... What could have been a cool plot twist is, well, thanks to this show being what it is, just, like, uninteresting. And out of nowhere, they get a new mech. Now, I can explain this new mech, and I hate it. Not the mech itself. This looks good, but this is actually our, well, first look at the new season, King Oja, and their mech. Which, yeah, we always get that. Remember when Zenkaija had Momotaro appear? Yeah. They did it in a way, though, that you could tell that that is what was happening. This, however, is just a new mech appearing out of nowhere, and then going away again. Like, if you don't know about the toys or anything, you have no idea what this is about. It's just a random mech suddenly appearing, disappearing, never to be seen again. Well, I guess until the next season starts. With a different head, though, because that's still the head from Donbrothers. Yeah, this is one of the worst appearances of the new show in the current show. it's just done so badly. Oh, look who appeared. Yeah, actually, this guy we know. Huh? What? I don't see it. Where's the bad news? I only see good news here. And while the others fight, Taro's just hanging out. Well, this episode was... just wasn't good. It's just... bad. Nothing of importance happened. Well, actually something of importance happened, because like Taro getting turned into a bestial and stuff, but like it's so... At this point I just don't care anymore about any of this. And you might question why I still watch this show, and it's honestly basically just because I want to have the whole Super Sentai picture. So I just watch it for completionist's sake, you could say, and well, if they appear later in other seasons or movies, I want to know about them and stuff like that, so yeah. I don't have much more of a reason to watch Donbrothers anymore. And it's a bit of curiosity as well, because now I want to know how it actually ends. And I don't have any hopes. And I probably will still be disappointed by it. Moving on. Don 46. In Natsumi Knight's Dream. Okay. This title is kind of clever. You see, the Japanese word for summer is Natsu. Hence, the name Natsumi can mean stuff like beautiful summer and stuff. So, in Natsumi Knight's Dream is a nod to A Summer Night's Dream, famous play by Shakespeare. Doesn't have anything to do with it, so yeah, but at least a nice play of words. What? The penguin is the symbol of the royal family, so the Don clan. Which is a clan based on Momotaro, the Peach Boy. Peaches, penguins, pineapple, apple pan? What? Wait, what? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, really? You still are wondering why you are about to be executed? Do you realize what you did recently? You helped the Donbrothers more than you have done your job. So, helping the enemy is a good reason to be executed. Oh yeah, these other two from last episode can transform too. Which, well, these seem like good, like, final general stuff, but... Did you notice that we are missing one core thing here? A main villain? Like, sure, there is that council, but we have seen that council. They won't be able to fight, definitely. They're not fighters. Like, where's the big baddie? Usually in Sentai shows, you get to learn of them at least in the last 10 episodes. Usually way earlier. There are some few exceptions, but... yeah. No sign of who will be the final boss here. And if this wasn't Donbrothers, I would say, well, they're doing it different, and well, it could be interesting. Could be a surprise. But this being Donbrothers, I have a feeling that it will just end without, like, concluding anything. And I liked Sonoshi because of his over-the-topness, which can be enjoyable. But having 3 like that, it's just a bit too much. That's no, one villain like that is enough. You say that an alliance isn't possible because they have erased so many humans before. True. Yes. But you accept Kijino on the team? The guy who turned into Itotsuki, your main enemy, 3 times now, And probably, at least one of those times, he also killed some people. Take your haikus and shove them up your But you have seen Miho, haven't you? I'm actually not sure. Did Jirou ever see Miho? Huh. Weird. This is disappointing. Taro, as a bestial, just looks the same as the others. Like, yeah, it was just a normal bestial turning into him, so kinda makes sense, but they do this all the time, that they start looking special. It's like an NPC that doesn't look like a generic NPC probably has something to do with the story, right? Oh, now this is a battle I actually wanna see. The Cerebrians against the Cerebrians. 3 versus 3. Let's go. Or not, because the show doesn't dare to do something cool. They just flee. Why do I even get a little bit of hope still? Remember that thing Sononi said about the moon? Well, the manga always has a full moon. And even though there wasn't a full moon yesterday, there's a full moon in this village. At daytime as well. And yes, I know you can see the moon in daytime sometimes, but not as heavily as you see it in this village. It's big. Seems like Jirou got the gist of the show. And then Bestial Miho confronts Bestial Taro by slightly petting his face, which makes Taro wake up again. But like, how? How is he becoming Taro again? The Bestial copied the memories and the body, not the soul itself. Why am I still questioning stuff like this? I should get used to nothing making sense. Jirou even said it. Oh well, Terasaki comes clear about creating illusions of friends and stuff. Wow. Jirou has a lot to cope with now. And I wonder where this will go. I'm not having my hopes up here though. Then again, Jirou's kinda done well. So maybe... what am I doing to myself? So Jirou wasn't copied but possessed the bestial. How? And yes, remember the foreshadowing? This is kinda cool. It's the reflection in the water here that's the gate to the bestial forest. So the moon isn't only up there. That's actually nicely done. The show, here and there, has some good things at least. Very few of them. No! No. I refuse. This is... no. Let's say we accept that Jirou... his name is Taro, not Jirou. Did possess the bestial. Okay. We don't know how. Fine. Ignore that fact. But he talks to the bestial. How can you possess someone, like putting your soul into that one, and still have your soul left in your own body? Like, did he just copy himself? Yeah, copying is what the bestials do. But not like this, and... it's getting stupider by the second. Yay, Natsumi is freed. Remember that she abuses her fans for money? She was in a better place here. For the rest of humanity, at least. So, how did Sonoi get here? He just did because he can now. well. And then Taro just burns all the bestials. Well, I guess genocide can save the world. Except they aren't dead, even though they just burned up, and I don't know what the difference between those paper thingies and the human-sized ones is anymore. But yeah, he tells them, yeah, you're not gonna go into the human world again, and that's solved. So, spinning the Ring of Forgiveness brings back all the people that the Cerebrians killed before. Sadly, yes, even Kijino. I do have a problem with that, though. Yes, this is a good deed. However, you still did kill those people. It doesn't, like, erase the bad things you have done. So, should they really be forgiven because they revive them again? It's like, yeah, you should give them a chance, definitely, because they want to do good now, and that is good, period. But, like, that doesn't mean you have to forgive them. You can still become friends with someone without forgiving them the very evil deeds they have done. It's like, there can be both, you know? And, yeah, well. Tell me in the comments what you think about this. Oh, this actually is kinda cool. That Uma shirt she's wearing, I mean. And yeah, then they disappear for good. Poor Taro. Like, really. I really feel for him here. Gosh darn it, his name is Jirou, not Taro! What's wrong with me today? Well, not as much as is wrong with this show. And then, Miho is killed by the bestials in the human world. Which shouldn't be there anymore because of the stuff Taro did. But I guess as they were in the human world, they weren't, like, sucked back in, so... yeah, okay, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. And this episode... it had some good stuff in it, granted. It wasn't awful. It was just like... if I would still care about anything, it probably would have been a kinda good one. Let's see where this goes now. Don 47. The Don Cerebro Summit. So, the Cerebrans, who wanna join the Donbrothers, and the Donbrothers have a discussion about joining them. Will this just be a flashback episode? Oh! Sonoza! Good question there. Will we get an answer though? Huh. I hate it, but I love it. Like, we don't get an answer. Of course we don't, but... I don't know, him just saying, yeah, I'm something special, without elaborating on it, that joke actually does hit. So, credit where credit is due, I guess. Repeat jokes won't work more than 3 times. Writers, if you say that, how about following your own advice? Oh wow, Kijino here finally sees that what they told him about Miho being a bestial is true. Because Taro can't lie, and he knows that that is the case. Well, this is what follows, and I hate it. Oh, look what we found behind the dumpster. It's Taro's father who, yeah, makes sense that he is free now because he was imprisoned because of the whole bestial stuff, so with that being cleared up, he's a free man. Joining this discussion because... yeah, why exactly? Well, we don't get an answer to that, but this is the answer to the question how Sunui made it into the bestial forest. Taro's papa just pressed a red button. Keep calm. Keep calm and don't be angered by this stupid... Well, ultimately, most of this episode is basically them talking about joining, like, being back and forth, voting and stuff. Nothing really interesting happening, so I guess we skip over most of this for that reason. Honestly, I feel what this guy did, like, he has seen her basically, in his eyes, killing someone who answered that his girlfriend is the most beautiful in the world. So I also would assume that she wants to hear that I think that she is the most beautiful person in the world and not my girlfriend or wife in my case. And I just think, yeah, I tell her that, but my wife definitely will know that that wouldn't be true, but like, why should I die just for a little word here, right? Right? Right. Sure, he gets blown away anyway because he stated the obvious. So, basically, she's like an e-girl. I mean, it's weird, but also not unexpected. Okay, so her boyfriend also enters the picture here. And instead of looking at his girlfriend, he fawns over Haruka and Sonoza. Sononi, that is. Sonoza would be more funny, though. Well, to which I have to say, sure, this is personal opinion, but like, you have the best one in the room already, so why risk her? Kijino! Well, her being angry turns her into Hitotsuki, based on Changeman. Haven't seen the show, so I can't really tell you how good it looks in that comparison, but honestly, this design is just boring. I don't dislike it, but it just like, yeah, it looks like an early episode anime. And he, because reasons, turns into Hitotsuki based on Battle Fever J. And yeah, while most of the characters in Battle Fever J look awful, Battle Japan looks kind of okay, and he's way more based on Battle Japan, which works in his favor. This looks pretty much okay. But in the end, both of these two kinda suck. And while they suck, they also suck Kijino, which, yeah, these are my favorite characters now. As well as Taro. Yeah, I mean, obviously they will break out anyway, so... Can we get to the plot, like, that revolves the main villain, whoever that is now? We don't have that many episodes left anymore. Taro left behind his sword. This episode was utterly garbage. That conference just was not funny. Maybe there was one or two little things that made me grin a bit. And we really don't need this. And with just 3 more episodes to go, this just doesn't feel like we're in the final stretch of this season. So, yeah. What is this about? How will this end? I mean, I guess we'll see. Well, for today we have 1 more episode to go, so... Just like with Mud, let's go through it. Don 48. The 9 Don Bros. So, Tsubasa's a fugitive again, because... Yeah, why? Like, this could be funny if we had some kind of reason, but he just is. Oh, it's basically his punishment for using the points. However, we have seen that he has 2 points left. And as was established in that episode earlier, where they had to revive Taro, they only get a kind of punishment when they go into the negative points. So why is this happening? He did not use up all his points. He did not go into negatives. He even has 2 points to spare still. It contradicts its own rules. Yeah, quite to be expected from this show. Not gonna lie. This uniform kind of fits him. So yeah, the now established team, including the Cerebrans, of course, still banter around with each other because they don't accept each other. Which is to be expected. But with only 2 episodes left after this, is also very, very late to solve. So I guess it will be solved in just this episode, and well, it could have been a good plot point, but nope, it is not. And then this guy goes and kills a baby. Good show. And right as he was about to tell Natsumi about all the things going on so that she knows, which, kudos to that, like, that should be done way more often in shows in general, he gets summoned and she doesn't know anything. And, like my wife said, poor Natsumi. But also, what I said, remember that she has her fans paying for her at restaurants, clothing shops and everything. She's a real pick-me girl, like one of those Twitch girls who say that you cannot talk to them if you don't sub to them. Sub to my Twitch though, that's worth it. And yeah, last time's Hitotsuki still not defeated. A battle of epic whateverness is ensuing. It really doesn't matter, it's just like always, it's, yeah, not that well performed in that thing. So, well. Granted, Oni and Doggo get absorbed as well. Which, well, yeah, I mean, they will get out at the end of the episode anyway, like, of course they will. Oh, back to a plot I'm actually invested in. Jirou and his recovering from, well, all the truths he's learned. So, how does this go? Oh, it splits his split personalities. So, those aren't split personalities anymore, but they are splitted personalities. Something like that. And the evil one giving him pep talk ends up in them fusing together into this. And this is actually really cool. I like the new look. I like the idea of, well, him coming to terms with his other side and everything means that he's basically his real himself. How do you say that? Now, so, wow. If only this was happening in a better show. So, Sonoi has a plan. I bet this plan will not work as planned. And yeah, the plan involves those two to be sucked up as well for reasons that are kind of dumb. Yes, it is so that they get overconfident. Now that would be something these 3 would do, so yeah. But like, betting on them making a mistake because of that, that's such a high risk gamble, so I would say it's not a good plan. But then they go on and fight blindfolded because only Sonoi is left, and yeah, why am I even questioning things anymore? But there are 9 Donbrothers. And Jirou just arrives. I mean, I guess he recovered and is back. So, ready to finally have a full-on team shot. Well, not quite, because, like, bad CG is one thing, but getting the color of one of your main characters wrong? Honestly, what did you even do? Because that model is made. You did it right, like, all the time, and now, for some reason, He's just not having the right shade of pink. And I am seriously complaining about the shade of pink this character has? Am I the dumb one? No team shot so far, but we have a double mecha battle. Let's wait. Maybe the team shot will come. Finally. In episode 40 F8. Well, they get along now. Fair for what they did. But what about my thoughts on this whole episode and the team shot thingy? So, I know this season is popular for some reason. I really can't see it. But, well, just for that reason alone, tell me in the comments what you think about this episode. Or these episodes, I guess. And the whole show as a whole. Like, normally I ask for the whole show opinions at the end, which will be next time. But I'm just eager to see what you have to say. So, comments down below. Throw positivity at me, please. I need it. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as ring the bell by fusing with your other personality. And check out the links down in the description below to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I keep you updated, post stuff, all the good things, as well as to my merch store and my Twitch, where I livestream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, where we have the finale of this show and probably also the first episodes of King Oja. Bye.